Now, disrespectful women ain't nothing new, and simp dudes ain't nothing new. But the frequency at which we see simps getting dissed by these women is at an all-time high. And a lot of y'all don't know what to do in these type of situations, man. So Free's gonna give his expert pimp game to you simps out there who don't know what to do when these chicks be belittling you and disrespecting you, man. So we gonna talk about it. But first, wipe your feet off at the door when you step into a pimp's domain. Let's go.
Bitch, you want all this pimpin' you can't afford. Perform like a punk, but wanna win his reward. Some suckers give you points, but bitch, you never scored. If you ain't paying pimpin', then bitch, you getting ignored.
Okay.
I'm so sick of these.
I tell you, man, social media has become the biological mother to a lot of these chicks. Social media is giving birth to a new monster every second. Every second, it's a new monster being born on social media. With the attention that they get and how they don't know how to deal with and act when they get the attention, it's giving birth to monsters, man. And social media is their mama. Now, this video we about to talk about shows a young lady, or a young female, I should say. She wasn't nothing lady about her, but she's sitting outside the club, I guess, trying to fix her shoe or something like that. A young man walks up to her and she just flies off the handle. So with no further ado, let's get into it, man.
Now they can't even take their shoes off inside of the club because a nigga like this talking to me.
What do you mean, nigga? Like what?
I said, get the fuck on my face, right?
What do you mean?
Chest, get the fuck on my face.
What you mean? Like I'm bugged. What are you talking about? What do you mean, baby? I don't know.
You got 3.5 seconds for this high heel going in your motherfucking eye socket.
Go on my eye socket. Why would you do that?
Do you think I'm playing?
Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing, man. You talking about eye socket? I ain't tripping on nothing.
Okay, but if I say get out my face and you ain't got out my face, why the fuck you still in my face?
Cause I'm trying to figure out why you trying to.
That's the only thing I agree with. Like, why is he still, well, you know, I guess, why is he even still right there trying to talk some sense to her, reason with her, whatever the hell he's trying to do? Bro, why are you even still there?
You so hostile all of a sudden.
Because I don't want to talk to you, bro. Look how close you are to me.
I just fucked up. I just walked.
You been walked up. I said get the away from me 3 times.
I ain't been there.
And you're still here. Just shut the fuck up and keep walking.
I was just trying to talk to you.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Go ahead, bro.
Bye. The weirdo. Your mama. Your mama. Your daddy. I can't hear what the fuck you're saying. You're mad because you got rejected. Yeah. Ugh. I hate coming out. I'm going the fuck back inside forever. Forever.
This is what a lot of you guys got to keep in mind, right? When you out and about, downtown, club scene, nightlife, wherever you at outside, right? Before you do damage control, it's wise to do damage prevention. Meaning before you get yourself into a situation and try to rectify the situation or, you know, make the most of it, pay attention and observe what's going on so that you don't even put yourself in that situation. Damage prevention. Now, if this young man would have been using his big head as opposed to his little head, he would have been paying attention and realized that he ain't had no business even talking to this chick in the first place. Me, myself, if I see a chick with her phone out, recording or doing whatever she doing, I'm not even gonna talk to her, right? And see, me, you know, I'm just a different era. So certain things that a lot of young guys might be attracted to, I ain't attracted to. But even if I was a young dude right now, man, hey, them eyelashes that look like this, they look like if the chick do this enough times, she gonna fly away. You know what I mean? Because she got them 2-foot eyelashes on. And then, you know, the baby hair that cover half her forehead, and, you know, the weave braids and, you know, the fake braids and all that type of shit. Hey, listen, man, I'm not talking to nobody like that. You know, maybe if she has a good attitude, which is rare that chicks with that presentation got a good attitude. But if the chick got a good attitude and she approaches me, then maybe I might entertain it. But a chick like that who just ain't approaching me and minding her business, I'm gonna let her keep minding her business by herself because I already know everything that comes with that presentation. I know the attitude and the energy and the mindset underneath that presentation, right? See, what a lot of cats don't do is bring chicks down to earth, right? And bring themselves down to earth. See, a lot of dudes see a chick and they find her attractive and they think that just because she's attractive, she's smart. They think that just because she's attractive, she's a good woman. Just because she's attractive, she's important. Just because she's attractive, a lot of dudes even think these type of chicks are superior to them in some type of way. And by the way this young man allowed this chick to treat him, it's safe to say that he believes that she's superior to him. But listen, man, like I said, when you bring things down to reality, you understand that this chick don't even deserve no fly ninja. This chick don't deserve no important ninja. Anybody that's fly and important has no business entertaining anybody like that. Because the fact of the matter is, you would be afraid to let myself or anybody else, including yourself, see you without those lashes, them baby hairs, and them braids. First of all, because even when you don't have the lashes, the baby hair, and the braids, you don't even like to look at yourself in the mirror. You probably barely look at yourself in the mirror. If you ain't got the eyelashes, the baby hair, and the braids, you probably brush your teeth with your eyes closed. You probably wash your face with your eyes closed. Anything that you have to do in front of the mirror, if you don't have the eyelashes, the baby hair, and the braids, or some type of fake hair on your head, you probably in front of the mirror with your eyes closed, whatever it is that you got to do, right? And you wouldn't dare let anybody else in the world, a soul, see you, with your head naked, basically. So that's one. And that's where all of her confidence comes from. A chick like that has zero. When you take that away, you strip that away, you strip the confidence as well. So you have to understand this when you see these types of females. And then two, 9 times out of 10, this is this chick's future. She's gonna have a baby or multiple babies by multiple different dusty dudes that ain't got shit going on, right? That only know how to make her feel good. If she find them physically attractive, if they what she think is cute, and they know how to rock her world in the bedroom, and put the pipe on her good and put their mouth on her good, that's all it takes for her, right? She's the type of chick that's gonna pass up somebody that's flying important for a little dusty cute dude, who she find cute, that ain't got shit going in life. So that's gonna be her reality. Then her kids is gonna be calling her mama, and gonna be calling her by her first name. You dig? She doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't even know how to wash dishes. She probably don't even know how to wash and fold laundry. She don't know how to tell time on a clock like this. She can't spell without the smartphone in her hand. If she don't have no smartphone, she doomed when it come to writing and spelling. If you ask her what 7 times 6 is right now, and she ain't got a calculator, her brain is gonna blow a fuse. Her brain gonna blow a head gasket because she only got a 2-cylinder mind. This is what you have to keep in mind when you see chicks like this. If she lost her phone, if she had to go 24 hours without her phone, she might unalive herself. That phone is her life. So, when you understand this, and you understand that this chick is probably most likely a burden to everybody in her life, she a burden to her mama, she a burden to her father if he's in her life, she's a burden to any other family members. She's a eyesore to the family. Don't nobody want to see her coming. When they see her coming, they like, oh shit, here come this bitch again. This is her reality. And when you put all of that into perspective, you realize that this chick is undesirable and you have no business. she really did him a favor by doing all of that. And, you know, saving him the torment and the trouble of finding this out later after getting involved with her, realizing how trifling and nothing of a bitch she is, right? So he really should be thankful that the encounter went like that. But man, me myself, I would have roasted the shit out that chick, man, because see, those lashes, the baby hair, in the fake hair on her head, it has like a floating effect to it. It's like when chicks put that on their head, they start floating, and they start floating in the outer space, and their head just, you know, be in the clouds. So, you know, sometimes you gotta, you know what I mean, shoot that balloon down, man, and bring her back down to earth. And nothing does that like a good roasting, right? And see, she obviously liked clout. She likes attention. She had her phone out recording. She ended up putting it on TikTok. Freeze would have gave her the clout that she wanted. I would have made, she went viral already, but Freeze would have made her go viral. I would have roasted the dog shit out that bitch. Seriously though. She probably wouldn't even posted that shit after I got through with her. I would have flamed her down. You know, and she would have, it would have brought her back down to the microscopic size that she actually is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, she looking at life through clown mirrors, man. You know how them funhouse mirrors make things look bigger than what they is. That's how she sees herself, man. And there's not enough guys out there. There's not enough men out there who, you know, can bring women down to earth. And, you know, not by matching their energy, but just by how you conduct yourself. You know, as a grown ass responsible man, you're out of a chick's league like that. Even if you work at AutoZone, if you pay your bills and don't have to ask anybody for shit, and you handle your responsibilities, whatever they may be, you're out of that chick's league. You might not have a high school diploma. You might not have a college degree, and you might be able to barely make ends meet. But if you're making ends meet and you're handling your responsibilities and you keeping your head above water, that alone makes you out of that chick's league. She has no business dealing with a responsible man, no matter what his presentation is. You dig? So, man, fellas just gotta, you know how to put things in perspective. I know you see a chick out there like that, you find her attractive, she got a little dress and heels on, you know, you think she cool in the face, she got a decent body and shit like that. Hey, that doesn't mean that she's important. That doesn't mean that she's valuable. That doesn't mean that she's worth talking to. Because 9 times out of 10, again, when you see those lashes, them baby hairs, and that lace front or that fake hair, whatever it is on her head, it's a whole lot of undesirable characteristics that come along with that, man. But let that marinate on your mind one time. Freeze is it. Go ahead, put some of this good old love in your body like so. And of course, as always, long live the incomparable Sinful to P. We out.
Let's go. You see, I, the God anointed, game appointed PI since knee high. Knew that God appointed me to be fly. My reply to the blessing, only one decision for me, man, to integrate it and demonstrate it's obligatory. Okay. So begins the story, these blessings I'm not in tune with.
But getting back to this game that I never left.
Baby, yeah,